It's been a battling old season for the Highlanders this year, but thanks to some final 2 rounds of form, they have easily made their way into the playoffs for the 2015 Super Rugby season. Can they make their way through these knockout stages and into another grand final? Well, that will be decided over the next few weeks. Up against them today for their first preliminary final will be the Waratahs. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career mode, where we are into the preliminary final stage. Of course, we failed to win our group, failed to win the New Zealand Conference, so as a result, still making the top 6. We are up against one of the other qualifying sides. It is the Waratahs, who finished second in Australia, but we'll get to them soon. It is the Highlanders first up, and well, you guys have said that you want to see this team kept mainly the same. You're happy with their form, you're happy with the makeup of the squad, and it's really, apart from the injury to Aaron Smith that sees a change of Francois Holgard coming into the 15, the team is the same once again. Who would have thought that last year it would have been Higher West leading the Highlanders around, and then this year, 2015, Robbie Robinson is the one doing the job into the final stages. Will they have the power? There's a lot of big names sitting on the bench and in the stands, and it'll be interesting to see how these guys come up against knockout rugby, cutthroat rugby. It's going to be big. Can the Highlanders hack it for a second year in a row? Up against some of the Waratahs now. If you recall back to last season, this was the grand final match. It was the Waratahs and the Highlanders, which the Highlanders won with, well, a last-minute try, really, to Francois Holgard. They'll be out for revenge, and they know that the Highlanders are probably going to be the hardest team that they face in this knockout stage. If they can knock them off, it'll put them in great form heading into the finals. Now, of course, the Waratahs did not top their group. They finished on equal points as the Reds, but they finished up second due to their versus record. The Reds taking our top spot, and they get a rest. They'll be back, no doubt, but boy, the Waratahs will be wanting to gain revenge and get into those semi-finals. Can they manage it? This is going to be a grand final 2 weeks early. It will be the Waratahs to kick off, and it will be McKibben to do those duties. And it goes high into Highlanders territory, and it's beautifully picked up from Retallick. And the Highlanders playing in their home strip, the dark blue, the Waratahs. Oh, beautiful! The light blue of the Waratahs is getting smoked at the moment. As wide they go to Stowers, and then it's all over. No one will catch him. Sherwin Stowers will open up the scoring after just 3 minutes with a brilliant try, all sparked from Robbie Robinson. That come from absolutely nowhere. Where did that? Here it is. We won't see the real break. It was from Robinson. He sparked it through the middle, and once Sherwin Stowers had clear field in his way, he was gone. There was no stopping him. Not even Peter Beetham. Sure, no slouch himself, but look at that acceleration. He was gone. It did look like Beetham may have been pulling back a little bit, but it was far too late. Far too late, and Stowers gets yet another try and a Highlanders jumper. Goodness me, how quickly was that? Not even getting through the colours of their kits, and we have the opening try. Robinson, what a revelation he's been. He's got the boot duties as well. The kicking tee is brilliant. It's 7-0. What a start. The Highlanders couldn't have dreamed for better. McKibben will resume the matchup. One of these teams are all going home with nothing, but is left alone completely. And the ball squirts out to Holgard, and there's Robinson. Robinson again fires it out the back. Now it's to Kaka. Gillies Kaka. He's on the express machine in pace, but boy, he has twinkle toes feet. Seen them there already. Here's Stowers. Left to Williams. It's a beat on the line. It's Robinson. Oh, Robbie Robinson's away. He is try number 2. Wow, what a start here. Robbie Robinson is playing the game of his life. He has made 3 line breaks already, resulting in 2 tries. He is playing a monstrous match. Look at him go round the outside. See you later, McCutcheon. He is gone. Not even the chase from Adam Ashley Cooper could reel in the fly half. Boy, oh boy. Spoil for riches here. And the number 10 jumper for the Highlanders. When you think of the players on the bench, there's Jonathan Sexton on the bench, Ohio West on the bench, Lema Sopawanga. Oh, he's in the crowd. Goodness me, and Robbie Robinson is tearing it up at the moment. Here's a second conversion. Wow. Well, 14-0. The Waratahs, I guess they haven't seen Robbie Robinson. And I guess they will be wishing they never did. Because the way he's playing, they're not seeing him anyway. He is ghosting through the gaps. Moen delivers a monstrous pass out to Gillies Kaka.
Release.
Who finally gets taken down. And the Highlanders get it straight back. Here's Armitage. Oh, Moen's close to the line. Alexander runs a second decoy. This is brilliant. Out to Manu. Rutalik opens it up for Williams. Can he link up with the support? He does. He finds Stowers, who finds Manu again. Manu comes back to the left. Tameafuna gives it to Osborne. And Osborne goes to ground. Lack of support there, but brilliant ball retention. Here's Holgard. Oh, he plays a little pirouette. He goes over the top, chips over the top of Folau, and doesn't get the ball back. Brilliant tackle, and puts him in the end goal.
Crouch.
Sonny Bill Williams takes Folau in goal, and the Highlanders are playing a fantastic match tonight. Steady scrum. A good scrum for the Highlanders, just what they need. Nasi Manu waits at the back, and he runs himself. Gets taken, heavy traffic, Moen picks it up. Robinson, oh my word, what a fantastic play. Who else would do that? Robbie Robinson. The man is playing like a freak, in the form of his life. Manu picked it up. Got driven backwards, it was good defence, but it just slid. The Waratahs defence just slid wide, and that loose pass, Robinson looked up, saw the defence sliding away from him, and just put the foot down. What a brilliant try. He is playing a simply outstanding match. He has 14 points to his name already, and he's lining up 16. Robinson, goodness me, nails the kick, and 16 points for Robbie Robinson, playing possessed tonight. I'm sure he's been good the last couple of weeks when he's been on the field, but boy, he is something else today. Kicked off again by McKibben, and it goes high up. Finally some ball for the Waratahs.
Release.
And they will retain it as well. McKibben goes for a bit of a run. It's advantage to the Waratahs.
Release.
I'm presuming that is an offside. There's Pilota now. Oh, gets hammered. And wide come the Waratahs. Going out to Beetham on Gillies Kaka, but a beautiful tackle takes him to ground.
Release.
And the Highlanders' defence is equal to anything the Waratahs have thrown so far. McKibben goes a nice short ball pass over the top, advantage to the Highlanders. Oh, that must have been a forward pass, but we're playing advantage for the offside. Half an hour gone. It's 21-0 after 30 minutes. And the Waratahs decide to go for the corner. 3 points are not going to help them at all. But the way that this Highlanders team's playing at the moment, they'll probably turn this over and run the length of the field. Pollotta now. Oh, goodness me. Oh, he's got it back. Retallick gives it to Robinson. And here comes Stowers running away from Batham. Slips him off. And it's an intercept ball. Wow, that saved the Waratahs there, didn't it? Goodness me, I could just see Stowers screaming away. Saved by the touchline. Here's Hogarth. Runs in behind their defence. Gives it to Retallick. Here's Gillies Kaka. Off his wing, Gillies Kaka. Throws a little shimmy. But gets taken down from Folau. Mullen. Goes wide Williams. Oh, nice ball for Hogarth. Clean run from Francois Hogarth. And it's another try. It's a 4th try. It would be a bonus point if there was bonus points in playoffs. But a 4th try for the Highlanders. What an outstanding half of rugby. The best we have seen from them in a long, long time. They've had a season that's been pretty inconsistent. But boy, they've really stepped it up now when it's come down to the knockout stages. They lost a few in a row. 3 losses in 4 matches near the end of the season. But look how good they are now. Breaking the line, drawing the fullback up, and then spinning it out wide, cutting up holes. And a speedy man like Francois Hogarth, you see him out there on the wing because he is adept at playing out there on the wing. And what an asset he is. With Aaron Smith out injured, Hogarth makes a great ploy for that position. Here's Robinson, and here is half time, and another successful conversion. Well, that is the most clinical 40 minutes of rugby you are likely to see in any hemisphere, in any world. The Highlanders have really stepped it up. Half-time, 28-0. Possession 79% for the Highlanders, territory 63, 6 line breaks, resulting in 4 tries. Wow, that is just perfection almost for the Highlanders. They could possibly put down 5 handling errors as a bad point, but when you have to make only 9 tackles in one half of rugby and the other side is making 28, that's a huge difference. That is a huge difference. 28-0. The Waratahs are surely dead and buried now, and their season is all over, falling once again to the Highlanders. After making the final last year, the Waratahs have fallen off the pace. That match was close, that grand final. The Waratahs this year are unable to keep up with the ever-improving Highlanders. 28-0 at half-time, we have 40 minutes to go. How will the Highlanders see this out? Do they want to thrash the Waratahs, or are they content to take this win and move on to the semi-finals? Let's get back down to the second half. It's about to kick off. The Highlanders still leading 28-0. Robbie Robinson, 40 minutes of rugby he will probably never forget as he kicks off the second half and he goes across. Oh, and a good take and a nice run from Gosling. That's going to be undone by a brilliant piece of counter-rucking from the Highlanders. Armitage comes out wide. Oh, brilliantly from Osborne. Finds Mullen and Stowers is on hand. Great tackle from Adam Ashley Cooper. Hogarth, little scamper. Oh! And Folau has wrapped him round the head. Hogarth, oh, he's tapped and gone, and he'll score anyway. A double for Francois Hogarth. Well, you left him just 2 meters from the line. The Waratahs were throwing their hands in the air saying, come on. But it did not matter because Hogarth had already scored the try. They have left themselves languishing. What an outstanding piece of brilliance from Hogarth. He had so much, playing the little short side run, but then just getting up and quickly tapping that and going again. Fantastic. And it's 33-0. Robbie Robinson can't do anything wrong. It's 35-0. An outstanding display. The scoreline just keeps getting bigger. 46 gone, 35 points. And the Waratahs, well, they've got no response. McKibben kicks off. Hogarth takes it into Moen. Oh, goodness me, Moen saw that hole. I think half the Highlanders squad saw that hole. Oh, but the Waratahs will get some rare possession here. And they come to the left side. Beetham, oh, he slipped through three.
Release.
Well played from Peter Beetham. Oh, but he's going to lose out the ball. Once again, fantastic counter-rucking. Armitage, oh, he's intercepted it. Good work from the Waratahs. Desperate tackle at the back from Captain Smith. And turned over from Moen. And Osborne will say, get down the other end of the field, you Waratahs. Look at who's chasing. The two quickest players on the paddock. As Folau has no choice but to kick it back and gives it to Alexander, who finds Moen. Surely those players were touch offside there. Hogarth, Robinson. Oh, he was going to kick there. Robinson changes his mind, throws it over the top to Sonny Bill, and a fantastic tackle. Takes down Williams. Robbie Robinson, he looked like he was going to kick it. Now here's Retallick. He's bundling through. A good run there from the second rower. His partner, it's a big, sitting in the back, and he's drawn himself a penalty. Good work from Evan. It's a beat. It is Palu playing on the blind side tonight, number 6. You see him there, just completely on the wrong side of the ruck. And the Highlanders will happily opt for the touchline. Robinson. Oh, Robbie Robinson. Take a bow, kid, because you are having a phenomenal night. Ball on a string. Puts it in the corner. And now the Highlanders have a brilliant opportunity to score. Get another try. It's a beat at the front. Hogarth to Sonny Bill. Stowers. Stowers creates space for Kaka. Look out who's on the outside. It's Robinson. Can't get over. Good defence. He was looking for the hat trick. Backing himself into the corner. Just short this time. So line out for Pelota now. And he gives it to Retallick. Hogarth's on the ball. Armitage drives forward. Throws it out the back. It's a beat. Finds Robinson, who's knocked on. And he happily lets the Waratahs pick that up. Advantage is over, but the trouble is in for the Waratahs. Look at that from Robbie Robinson. Gives it straight back. A big punishing hit on Ryan. And the Waratahs are forced through the boot of McKibben just to pump that downfield. They don't care where it goes as long as it's out and not in the hands of Robbie Robinson. Line out for it to be Armitage. Oh, Stowers picks it up. Getting a bit loose here, the Highlanders. Oh, Mitchell, that's a good play. It's a beat again. Drives into the defence. Highlanders happy to reset this one. And it comes out for Moen. Finds Gillies Kaka. Oh, he's through. And he's got Stowers on his shoulder. Stowers puts on the pedal. And here's away. Another try for Sharon Stowers. Simply brilliant. This Highlanders team is a class above now. They've peaked at perfectly the right point. And this match just shows that these guys are no blowovers. Gillies Kaka, no superstar. But boy, he has added a real extra dimension to this Highlanders team. He is keeping some big names out of the squad. And he is making that right wing his own. Heading into possibly the biggest time of the match. The biggest time of the season. No one can stop him. Sherman Stowers once again, Adam Ashley Cooper. Rob Horn gave chase to no avail. And Robinson, another conversion attempt. 40-0. Make it 42. What does this do for the confidence of a team like the Highlanders? they will be feeling invincible right now. And they are going into the two biggest games of the season. Semi-final next week, and then of course the final. Shall they make it? But it's hard to believe they wouldn't with form like this, although that's a bad pass. Still saves the day, kicking the ball out of the feet of the Waratahs players. And he gives away a line out, but boy, he saved a try. There's 4 to go. Pilota now has had a horrid night with the lineouts, and it continues as Armitage steals it. Williams, and Sonny Bill's knocked on now.
Advantage over.
So proving they are human after all. They'll want to keep these Waratahs out.
Release.
McKibben. Oh, just about made an error there. With himself. Full time goes. It is 42-0. The Waratahs want to try. Oh, big hit on Horn. He has been hammered. And Hoggard. Advantage to the Highlanders. It'll go into touch. It doesn't really matter. Will we go back for the penalty? We will. Offside against the Waratahs. And should this match have been close, it was the captain as well, Castex. Highlanders, they don't want to go home yet, so they're not finished. Oh, they might be in a minute. Intercept ball, and it's a chance for the Waratahs. They'll get one in the corner. Rob Horn, no, they're Peter Beetham out there on the left. Well, that's disappointing. The Highlanders wanted to finish with an extra try. In the end, they concede to Peter Beetham. Robinson made a little mistake there. Adam Ashley Cooper happy to offload in the tackle and kept it alive for the Highlanders, or for the Waratahs. Goodness me, it's been all Highlanders. It's hard to not think of them. But good hands through the backs, through the numbers. And Peter Beetham, will we get something for the Waratahs? As it always is, conceding very late in a match that's all but finished. Probably should have kicked it into touch, but they were very keen for one more with the Highlanders. They won't get it, and it'll win 42 points to 7. A nice kick from McKibben. But the Waratahs have been comprehensively hammered by the Highlanders. And there is full time. Captain Ben Smith. What can you say about him and his team? An absolutely destructive, one-sided hammering of the Waratahs. There's Captain Castex for the Waratahs as well. His team, finalists last year. This time, beaten playoff preliminary finalist. Goodness me, that's a mouthful. Beaten preliminary finalists, unable to even make an indent into this Highlanders team. 6 tries to 1. And it was 2 apiece for Hoggard, Robertson and Stowers. Fantastic performance from those 3 players. The whole team was superb. 22 points on the night for Robbie Robinson as he nailed 6 conversions as well, giving himself a nice haul of 22 points. As for the Waratahs, a try for Peter Beetham, converted from McKibben. The full-time stats tell the full story as well. 73% of possession. It was a dominant display from the Highlanders. 54 territory. That doesn't matter too much when you're leading by this kind of margin. 12 line breaks, 6 tries. Simply classy. Super play from the Highlanders. 50% strike rate on tries from line breaks. Outstanding stuff. They made 18 handling errors. Not the best, but they will go away happy, well, very happy, and huge winners of this preliminary final. Now, the big thing is, who will they face in the semi next week? Let's check that out. There's 2 games remaining this season. So with this squad, time to get the thinking caps on of who we're going to have next season. But still 2 matches to play. Another title beckons for the Highlanders. Let's see the other results and who we have in the semi. So just 2 matches remain in the season completely. Will both of them feature the Highlanders? That's the question. As for the preliminary finals, the Highlanders 42-7 over the Waratahs. Look at this. The Blues 44-10 over the Reds. That is outstanding. Two New Zealand sides, second and third in the New Zealand Conference, thrashing, absolutely thrashing the top two teams in Australia. That is huge. The Reds obviously not finishing high enough of the top three conference winners to deem a bye. That went to the Crusaders and the Sharks instead. The Sharks played out their semi-final already at home in South Africa. They have beaten the Blues by 11 points, 26-15, and they have booked their place in the grand final. It will be 2 weeks away in the terms of the matches. As for the Highlanders, they are off to AMI Stadium to face the Crusaders. Wow, that's a big one. That is going to be huge. Here it is. Aaron Smith returns as well. He was only out for a couple of days. So do we want to put him straight back in? Was Holgard impressive enough for him to keep his spot? The rest of the team played very well. Who could you possibly change? It's a big point. It's a massive point here between these two teams. The full table there. The top three sides are the three sides remaining. The Highlanders up against the Crusaders. Semi-final number 2. One of those sides going through to face the Sharks at home as well. Wow, that's going to be massive in South Africa. That'll be a big difference as well. So that is me for today. The Highlanders make their way through. They'll face the Crusaders next week, AMI Stadium, semi-final number 2. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you love the career mode. And I'll see you all next time for the Highlanders versus the Crusaders. Until then, take care.